next few days, you're gonna see me go over technique for technique with Dale of Detroit Urban Survival Tactics. And the first one we're gonna go over is the controversial catching off a kick and then a takedown with the fist. All right, so we're here. We're gonna go over one technique after the other with Dale and go over if it works or if it doesn't. So the first technique we're gonna do is
on the ground. Someone's kicking you, and again, this is with you not allowing the technique to happen, right? But with you with full commitment, like a criminal.
Right.
So your intention is to do the criminal act, right? And my intention is to show what we teach to manage that issue, and yours is to withstand it.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay. So the first part is, obviously I'm not going to kick full out, but my problem with this technique, so if you're down here, so as I approach with the kick, you blocked it with the thumbs.
No, I blocked it here. The one you saw was after that. So it starts off with the kick coming in, it goes here, and then you come in and you elbow down, okay? So when you commit here, it takes them down, right?
Yeah.
So that's the first one that was on the video. The next one was, in the event that you couldn't do that, right? There's a horrible situation, you end up here, and for whatever reason, you might even got kicked, right? That could have happened.
Right.
Now here's an option you have, is to use your fist here.
Right.
Okay?
So you're holding behind the heel.
Yes, and you push down on the shin, which causes the person to drop.
Do that one more time. So here's my thing.
Bang, right? Now you don't want to do that ideally because obviously you break your hand or kick you in the mouth anyway, right?
Right.
But you come here and there's your takedown. Okay.
So now, size it, how much do you weigh?
235.
So I'm about 150, right? So if you do this again, go back to the position where you are here. Now, it's basically like a single leg, a low single that you're teaching, right? You're putting the pressure onto the shin bone.
Yeah, it's actually the nerves in here that's causing the pain. So if I were to push like this, you're never going to go anywhere, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay? But because the pain is there significant enough, it drives the person down.
I was going to say, it's not, it doesn't allow my shin bones are fairly conditioned, right? But
yeah, you actually have stronger shin bones than most people. So this works a lot easier when people nowhere near your fight shape. This is so painful that is a very violent throw.
I was going to say that the pain
you're actually able to withstand more of it than most people.
Yeah, but what's doing is just like a low single, you're driving in the right direction, and that part.
Well, if you stand strong, if I push like this,
no,
it's not going to go
direction. Absolutely, you're going the right. But it's not so much the pain. But now, for me, when it comes to self-defense, for self-defense to work, it has to be able to work for anyone, anywhere, anytime, right? So say you're a female, 120 pounds. I'm a little heavier.
Yeah. So what's making the actual drop happen is this. It's not strength. I will never push you down. No matter how strong I am, this is never going to take you down. What makes it happen is the pain inside the shin, okay? Which is the smaller the knuckle, the actually more pain it is that actually drops you. So it is not force. It is pain right here in a small amount. So if I use all my strength and push hard like this, you're not going down. But the pain, especially a small female knuckle, is so hard, so horrible that it actually drives me.
So I feel that what you're doing, and it's definitely getting me down.
Yeah.
The same idea, the mechanically the same way as a low single would, right? Normally I will teach you with the shoulder, driving in.
Yeah, we do that. What you saw in the video. The ideal one is the first one here, and you drive the shoulder. And then what we do when we take them down with the shoulder from here, what we teach is when you come here and you back them down, you grip the groin and you pull. So you're causing severe damage to the groin, to the crotch, which actually causes them to not just scream and squeal, but they have to go to the hospital because it's very, very destructive when you actually grab the groin and rip it. So you're ripping the groin. And that's why, of course, it's not allowed in sports because it would be, crippling.
Right.
But that's also what a female can do is actually grip in and pull and cause this destruction to the male where he has to go to the hospital.
Right.
And
so
then,
So the technique is, so if let's see. So if you're standing up, right? If I'm doing this to you, when I'm doing this thing here, like it's not comfortable, but like
I cannot
but it's also like this. It's not like this.
Yeah,
like
you actually drive the knuckle in.
Right.
So you're actually pushing this in here, and this actually comes from ancient Aikido, or this is a basic Aikido technique. They actually use this, okay? They actually go here and use that. See that? They don't even use the knuckle. I use the knuckle. I created that. In Aikido, they use literally this right here, and it's enough to cause that discomfort.
Absolutely, same as the low single, right? When you're driving with the shoulder,
Well, the low single is actually causing a lock on the knee. This is actually causing pain here, and you can actually use these nerves to actually take the person down, which is what they use in the keto. They actually push here, and it actually takes the person down. So we use this, so we actually have more force and strength to actually drive the person to the ground.
Yeah. And again, I've stopped single legs, and there's enough force, but you're a strong guy, right? You're a big, strong guy.
Yeah, but not strong to take you down with that leg. What you just saw when I used the Aikido technique, the traditional Aikido technique, I tried to push and it didn't take it out.
Right.
With that knuckle, it took you down 3 times, only because the pain is severe enough. And you have conditioned shin. No normal person is gonna be as strong as you are with that shin. So this works on other people way easier than does you.
All right then. Let's go over it. Now,
What's
the
that?
takedown part, it works, absolutely. Now, the idea of a low single, the way it's being taught, that part works when Dale's doing it to me. I'm not gonna fall over if I don't have to fall over, but my concern would be for a smaller person to do that against a bigger guy. As far as this defense, I can stand behind. I've actually done it in a real life situation. It's one of the few things I've used in real. So there's a few, but and this is way before I was doing Krav Maga, but I did this in a self-defense situation. So this we can agree upon. All right, so our first technique, first and foremost, stopping the kick with our thumbs. I'm glad that Dale also feels that doesn't work. And if you look at wrestling or American football, how common it is to break the thumbs from stopping a takedown in wrestling or trying to catch a football. We know that thumbs aren't great to stop anything at high pace and with force behind it. So he felt that last resort, I don't even think him personally that you need to use it for last resort. You can go here or here. If you can do this, usually you can do this as well. When it comes to the takedown, couldn't stop it 3 times. When Dale does it, if you notice, he puts his hand behind my heel and then drives with the fist into my shin bone. And because he's big, and as you hear me ask him how much he weighs, he's 235 pounds, I'm 150 pounds, he's strong. So doing this is basically like a low single in the direction that he's going. So instead of using the shoulder for the takedown, he's using the fist, which my shin bones, for anyone that's trained to spar with me, my shins have very little sensation. So I wouldn't say it's because hitting a nerve in my shin bone, but because of the force created in the direction, the same direction as a low single, made it hard to stop. And so does that technique work for Dale? Yes. If you're a smaller female, say you weigh 120 pounds, can you do that to a bigger person? In my opinion, it's not gonna work. And here's an easy technique for you to test yourself. Take someone who's bigger than you, stronger than you, and try it. Put the fist into the shin bone and see if it works. And send me the video, I'd like to see it. We've tried it here and it hasn't worked so far. So that one works for Dale, for a stronger person, but it would be difficult for a smaller person, I think.